Alright, we have gone live again. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with Perfect Timing. I am here to do tarot card readings for people with perfect timing. And I also have oracle cards, and I have lots of different decks of tarot cards, and they all have a lot to say. So I choose which one gets to speak by rolling some very awesome metal dice. And I gotta fix my table. Just have to figure out which way it goes. There we go. That's better. Alright. And Margaret is here. Hello, Margaret. Hello. I'm just gonna type my thing in the chat. Cool. So I'm just gonna pin this for everybody else. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna read chat. I see Margaret has a question, so I'm gonna put her on the list. Go here. Go here. Okay. We have Margaret on the list. With will TJ finally let go of me and move on? And Parlis says, head with a space visor, grabbing those headphones. Ear, nose, throat stuffy. Got it. And then my pinned message. And then Margaret says, is my brother-in-law telling TJ to hold off the paperwork? Is my brother-in-law's wife telling TJ to move on from me? Okay, so we got 3 Margaret questions. Okay. And Miriam says hi. Hi, Miriam. Hope you're doing well. And will TJ try to... Miriam says, hope you're doing well today. I am. It's a good day. And Margaret says, will TJ still try to talk to me after the divorce? 4 Margaret questions. And Miriam would like it general. And thanks, and a beating heart, no problem. Alright, so we're gonna start with this list. We got 4 Margaret questions so far. And Parla Such says, Jupiter, best of luck with the session. Thank you. Will TJ let go and move on. And is my brother-in-law telling TJ to hold off on the paperwork? Brother-in-law? Bill? Bill is his name. Sorry. Telling TJ to hold paperwork. Is brother-in-law's wife telling TJ to move on? And will TJ try to talk after the divorce? Okay, so we got all the questions, and now we need a deck. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the deck. We have the questions. We shall proceed. Okay, will TJ let go and move on from Margaret? Nope. Will brother-in-law tell TJ to hold the paperwork? Yep. Brother-in-law's wife telling TJ to move on? Yep. Will TJ want to talk after the divorce? Yep. Alright, well, we have, will TJ let go and move on? He won't. He has emotional attachments that he's not ready to let go of. Let's see. Will brother-in-law tell TJ to hold the paperwork? That's a yes. 2 of Pentacles. That is a that's a something to do with money or resources. Interesting. It's a decision. He's doing that for a financial situation. And the Queen of Wands. Brother-in-law's wife telling TJ to move on. Yes, she will. And Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is watching and waiting for the right time to make a move. But she's definitely taken a, what do you want to call it? It's a strategic move. She's taken a spot of higher elevation, but there's better words for it. Higher ground. She's taken the higher ground and is watching and waiting to take action. And then TJ. Will TJ talk after the divorce? Yes. He will be the temptation in your life at that point. He's gonna be a tempter. He's gonna be a little devil. He's gonna try to tempt you with something. And that is what the cards say. I hope that helps you out, Margaret. Okay, and then we have Marianne. We have Marianne. So we're gonna do a general for Marianne. Back in the box. We go back in the box. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we got Margaret's. And then we have a general. So all decks on deck. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. It stays in the box. That's good. Okay. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who are predominantly matched to the person you are predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord. Because any attraction taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Alright, and that is what the cards say. So be happy, be around happy people, happy relationships, happy life. I hope that helps you out, Miriam. And then I've completed that list, so I I'm going to drink some water. Mmm. Mmm. Tasty. There's ice and watermelon in this water. Makes it extra tasty. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a new list. And Parla Slouch Heartbreak wonders how anyone moves forward in clean separation without that emotional mess. Well, it takes a lot of meditation and focusing on other stuff. I can never say there would be a clean separation unless you forget stuff that is bad. But normally, if something bad happens, I accept it for what it is. It was bad. And then what else am I going to do with my time? Go find something else. That's pretty much how you do it. I mean, I'm not saying it's an easy process. It's just the one that works. And then you deal with it a bit later when things iron out. So it is a process, but it's part of life. The good times usually outweigh the bad. And then Parasouch says, explosion emoji, ellipses, defensive driving techniques. They're very good, actually. I've been through several of them because I'm a school bus driver, so I'm very safety oriented. I would suggest that you pull back if you're surrounded by a bunch of cars and go a little slower. That way you're not in the crowd if something happens, because that's a very bad place to be. Just a quick tip. I'm not going to ramble on too much about that. Margaret says, thanks, you are very welcome. Margaret says, will I be able to save $4,000 before March? Margaret is on the board. Nikolai Superstar says, hey, heart. I send a heart back to you. I hope you're doing well, Nikolai. Margaret says, will my C on his new school in August? I'm gonna guess that you're asking about your son. Will my son like his new school in August? Correct. Yeah, so I see your correction. I accept it. Cool. Nikolai Superstar says, how will my apprenticeship go? I found the job. Congratulations! Good. Go, girl. Go for it. That's really good. How will Nikolai's apprenticeship go? I'm looking forward to that reading. Okay, let me do that. Nikolai's on the list. And then Margaret again. Will I find good things at the food bank this week? Will I receive a house check next month? And then the correction for the other question. Got it. And Margaret says yes. And Margaret says, congratulations. Yes. That's awesome. And Nikolai Superstar says, will I find love here or mostly friendship? That's a very good question. it's also good that you're considering friendship. Because networking and people and friendship is very important in everyday life. Very good stuff. I moved for the job. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, honey. Yeah, so you kind of have to have a new starting point. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's good for you, though. That's good for you. So, just as a vibe check, I'm feeling you're a bit nervous but excited. And then I get it. But I have reached the end of chat. I'm going to get to Margaret's reading soon. Picture yes. Okay, then to Margaret's question. I will be able, yes. So Margaret's question. Oop. Save 4,000 by March. And will Sun like new school in August? Okay, we're gonna get a deck for that. Number 2, the Gay Tarot. I'm gonna put the list here. We have the deck. We have the questions. Okay, so will Margaret save 4,000 in March or by March? Before March. No spill. Will Margaret be able to save 4,000 before March? And will Sun like new school? So, yes, you'll be able to save 4,000 before March. And will the Sun like the new school? Yes. Yes, he will. Okay, so with proper action, you will be able to save 4,000 before March. But you have to really be focused on it. And will the Sun like the new school? Absolutely. He will love the new school. Because these parents are sending this child off on their plane ride. But I could easily see this be these parents sending a kid off to school. So yes, he will definitely like his new school. I think he's gonna thrive. Alright, so there you go, Margaret. I hope that helps with those 2 questions. And then Nikolai asked about the apprenticeship. Okay, let's pick a deck for Nikolai. Number Number 4, octopus turrets. Okay, so how will Nikolai's apprenticeship go? She found a job. Oh, we have the lovers. We have a good sign. We have a big old yes for your apprenticeship. That is awesome. That's a really good sign. So, extra positive on decision making and potential for really good relationships to be made here. Good for you. Very nice. I'm very excited for you, Nikolai. Hope that helps you out. And then Margaret's has 2 more questions. Will Margaret find good food things at the food bank this week? Good food at food bank. And will Margaret receive a house check by next month? Okay. So we have the questions. We need the deck to answer the questions. Number 3. The supernatural deck. Good food at food bank. Okay, good food at food bank? Yes. House check next month? Also yes. Very good. So that will emotionally be helpful and maybe even make enough money to have some good friendship time. And the King of Blades for good food at the food bank. So somebody just decided to drop off a lot of food at the food bank. They did really good this. What would you call it? Some king donated a lot. So there's going to be a good variety of food bank this week? Yeah, this week. So awesome. That's good news for you, Margaret. Okay, I hope that helps you out. And then Nikolai's was Will Nikolai find love or friendship? We'll do the comparison. So, love, which we already got the lovers card. And then friends. May you find a lot of both. Okay, so love. Let's see, we're gonna do a comparison rather than a yes no. So, ooh, French King of Goblets, which strikes me as yes, you are just going to be a dynamite social person there with making lots of relationships. That's very good. Then we have 7 of Bones. So you're going to be very introspective on your actions of love. So maybe not as strong in the love department, but definitely friends. Friends are going to be emotionally fulfilling more than love, which is not bad. I think if you're rich in friends, you're rich in a lot of stuff. So good for you. Good for you. And I will not forget that you did draw the Lovers Arcana, Major Arcana, for the last reading. So that counts towards your love too, but that indicates that your friends are going to be even more important than the love. Or lovers. So good for you. You're going to be rich in both. But I do think with the 7 of Bones is just watch your actions with the lovers category. Be choosy. Be very choosy. Like, don't jump into that as fast as friends. That is what the cards say. Okay, and that was Nikolai. So we got all the lists done. Clear the boards. Drink some water with watermelon and ice. Hydration is important. It's very good stuff. I like it. Mmm. Mmm. Okay, I'm refreshed and ready for more. Let's make a new list. Nikolai says, it is laughing out loud, but I love that this will fund my music career, so I'm excited. Absolutely, that sounds so wonderful. And Margaret says, thanks. And Margaret says, will I get a housing check next month? Okay, I did, so Margaret, I did answer that question already. You had it a little further up. And Nikolai says, awesome, 3 hearts. Yes, very awesome. And Nikolai retracted a message. Margaret says, donation, thanks. Donation? Will I get a donation? Nikolai's superstar gives like 6 hearts. Very nice. And says, I feel you. Good. Good. Alright. Good vibes all around tonight. I know it looks on camera like I'm picking at the cloth, but I'm actually turning the pencil. My fidgety fingers. Alright, so there's too much silence. I need to pick a deck to read. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting into the vortex. Okay. There we go. We have a question. Yay. Does Michael Jackson have any advice for me for my music and apprenticeship? That's a very good question. Let's ask Michael. Michael, any advice? We're going to channel some Michael Jackson energy, and we're going to have all decks on deck. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Robinwood Tarot. Advice for music and apprenticeship. Advice for music and apprenticeship. What do we got? We got 2 of Swords, which is making a logical decision. And then we have number 8, which is firing a lot of actions at once. So you're going to have a lot coming at you. With actions. You're going to be making a lot of logical decisions. You know what? Yeah, we'll do a 5-card spread for you. These go here. Come here. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, golly. Okay. Okay, so the interpretation of this card will help you define the question. You have a lot of anxiety about everything that's coming at you. It's a lot. You're a little overwhelmed. Which is why you're asking the question. And this card described the events of the general situation that led up to the question, which is the Knight of Swords. So you have to make a lot of plans for all this to work out. And you're in an aggressive field with lots of aggressive plans. So it might not be the friendliest area, like, it's a bit, there's a warning that it's gonna be tough. There's gonna be a lot of tough people there with plans. This card shows how the seeker has tried to answer the question, or may indicate the character strength or flaw. Let's see. You have the Chariot. So even if you're in an aggressive market, you're gonna have to keep charging forward, and you can't stop. You have to keep moving forward. And specifically, this card may represent the influence of coworkers, friends, or family. They're gonna have their own specialties and master. Like, this card is where you master a craft, and there's gonna be a lot of those in your area. So making a network of friends and having them help you or give you advice is really going to help you out. And number 5 is the card represents the answer to your problem. The appropriate action to take is inherent. Oh my god. So since these other people are being so aggressive and a little intimidating, you're just gonna have to take your own your own logic and start running with scissors, in a sense. Like, they may have their steadfast plans, but you're a newbie in this, so you're just gonna have to run at it with scissors and hope you cut something. Like, it's like, okay. It's like you're gonna be running away from all that anxiety with a pair of scissors, and your scissors is represented by your mind, or, the sword. But you're gonna be, even this makes more sense. You're gonna be charging forward with a sword. You're gonna have to be like, a knight on a horse with a lance and just charging forward to, what they say is, run away from the anxiety. You just have to run. It's still gonna be there, but as long as you keep running towards the thing you want, you're on a good path. And I'm not saying it's not there. It's just behind you, and it's slower than you're running forward, which is exactly where you want it. And that is what Michael has to say. Just keep running. You know what? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. As Dory says. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, hope that helps you out, Nikolai. And good luck. And then we have Miriam. Oh, yep. So since we have more questions, I'm going to drink first and then make the new list. So tasty. Like, I still got ice in here with the watermelon. It's really tasty. Really refreshing. So good. Okay. And then we make a new list. And Miriam says, what version of myself am I about to outgrow? And what will become possible once I do? Miriam. And what will my future partner initially misunderstand about me? What will make him change his mind? What part of me will he eventually understand better than most people do? And Miriam says, thanks, you're welcome. So do, and I'll send your heart back. Thank you. And Nikolai Superstar says, I understand you. Heart, heart, laughing. Yeah, you go, girl. You go get him, girl. I'm rooting for you. Ooh, good cracks. Sorry. Distracted. Okay. So now we've caught up in chat and we get to Miriam's lovely questions. Miriam, where do you get your lovely questions from? I have a feeling, I don't know, with these ones with all the bold text, not the bold text, with the capitalized sentences, it makes me think that you copy and post these from some really good question site. Okay, what version of Miriam is about to outgrow, and what will become possible once she do? So what's the old version? And what's gonna be the old version, and what's the new version gonna look like? We need a deck. Number 2, the Gay Tarot. So we got the deck. We got the questions. Okay, so what's the old version of Miriam? And what's gonna be the new shiny version of Miriam? Let's see, we got the old version. What's the old version? You're about to grow out of a very comfortable emotional spot. So that's the old you. You were really stable here, but maybe a little bored. Like everything was predictable and you weren't getting much emotional stimulation. So the new version is going to be a emotional spot where you're sharing your emotions with others and wanting them to be seen. And that is what the cards say. This is like clean and simple, emotional. You feel a little stale emotionally, but you're going to become one that wants to share and reflect that with others. Or even with yourself with this one. With this deck in particular. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then what will be... Okay. This is a big one. What will future partner initially misunderstood? What will make him change his mind? And what part of Miriam will he eventually understand better than most people do? Okay, we have the questions, we have the deck. That song, Dear Future Husband, is in my head for this one. Dear future husband, do 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 do. Just so you know. Alright, so future partner, what will they initially misunderstand? What will make him change his mind? And what part of him will he know better than most? Ooh, very good. So he will initially misunderstand his own masculine role in his life. He might try to be too man. He might try to man up too much, in which you guys might have to have a talk about that. And what might make him change his mind? There being a lot of action that he's not ready for. And what part of Miriam will he know better than most do? He's going to understand that it's the wheel of life. That you are much luckier than most people. He's gonna know that you've got a knack for a lot of things. He's gonna see your sparkle. Because you have the touch of luck from the universe. So that's what he's gonna say. I hope that helps you out, Miriam. Yep, there we go. I'm going to clear the list. I'm going to have a drink, and then I will check up on chat. Tasty water. Tasty. Okay. And Francis says, divine guidance for Francis, please. Sure. Hi, Francis. Good to see you tonight. I hope you're doing well. So, Francis is on the list. And then energy for Francis. Yes. Okay, so 2 for Francis. And then Wesley says, good morning, all. Good morning, Wesley. I hope you're doing well. And Nikolai Superstar has retracted her message. That's okay. Twins Spice says, hello, Violet. Hello, Twin Spice. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, Twin Spice. And I am actually doing very well today. It's been a good day. And Debbie Kelly says, hello, beautiful, and a heart. I'll send a heart back. Hello, Debbie. And can you tell me what the universe has to say tonight? Yes. Debbie is on the list. And Nikolai says, one last question, heart. How does Mialo, Victor, and Wonder view me separately? 3 different guys. Won't rush into relationships, but I'm curious. Alright, so Nikolai. I'll look into that for you. Debbie Kelly says, can you do a quick check into what's coming towards me, please? Sparkle, Aquarius, and Star. Yes. That for Debbie. And then Francis says, hi, Violet. Happy weekend. Absolutely. You know what? It's the first week of school here, so it's absolutely the best weekend because the hardest part of the year is over, the first week. So this is a critical time for all school staff or people who do with kids to just go, we're past the first week. And everything's going to get a little bit better now. So Twin Spice says, can you pull an oracle card for guidance and insight from the spirits about my past, present, and future? Also, can you pull tarot cards? What should I know about my past, present, and future? Thank you. Yes. Twin Spice. Specifically tarot cards. Got it. Oh, specifically tarot and oracle. Got it. I like that. I like that a lot. Dylan Curran. What does my love life look like coming through October? Dylan Curran, I do not recognize your username. You must be new. Hi, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to put you on the list here, and once I catch up on chat, I will get to you. So thank you for your patience. You are going on the list, and I will do your question. Dial in. And Twin Spice says, thanks, Violet. I'm doing okay. Hope you have a relaxing weekend. I have been having a relaxing weekend so far. It's good. It's very good stuff. And Feria says, hi. Hi, Feria. I hope you're doing well. And Francis says, good on you, Violet. Well done for still surviving. and thriving the first week. Are you a teacher? No, I'm a school bus driver. Wesley says, I am well. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too, ma'am. I just won't say hi to my family here in the chat. Heart. Okay. Feria says, is my current intuition about C and A true? Feria's on the list. And Feria says, how are you, dear? I am well. It's going very nicely. And Twin Spice says, appreciate what you do for us. You're very welcome. And Dylan says, hi. Hi, Dylan. I will get to you soon. And Nikolai says, 3 hearts. We really do appreciate you. All you guys are so sweet. Thank you. We'll have caught up on chat. I'm now gonna do the readings here. I'm gonna start with Francis. There we go. We need a deck. Or do we need all decks? Let's see. Divine guidance for Francis. Divine guidance is best with the Oracle cards. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Okay, so some divine guidance for Francis. Call on your angels. You can't get much more divine than that. So, number 13. Call on your angels. Be aware that you have a personal team of guardian angels who are working directly with you to keep you safe and on track with your soul's karma and purpose. With their help, you have no need to feel lost, afraid, or concerned about your direction. Your angels are by your side, as well as above you, behind you, and before you, closely watching over you and keeping you safe. You have angels who will connect you with the right support people and angels who will bring you presents. In fact, you have angels to protect, serve, and support you in every way possible. Even if you doubt their support, they're still there, keeping you safe every minute of every day. Take the risk of believing. I do notice you. Hold on, I'm streaming. Take the risk of believing that you're protected and begin to relax and trust on their ability to look after you. They will reveal their presence by giving you a sign if you ask for it. Open your heart and mind to receive their gifts. Nice. That is a really good one. Well, divine guidance is guiding you, Francis, through angels. Good for you. may they help you soar. And then the second one was Energy of Francis. We're going to do a tarot card. See what energy though? Energy could be anything. You want all decks on deck? $11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex. Come on out. The information card. Don't look. It's shy. It stays in the box. Yeah, don't break. Breaking just means it needs more shuffling. Okay. So the energy of Francis is, my every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. Whether you are thinking about wanted things or unwanted things, you are still sending out a request to attract more things like the subject of your thought. And all things that happen to you, all people, things, experiences that come to you, come in response to your vibrational invitation. Noticing how things are turning out for you is one very clear way of understanding which vibrational requests you are emanating, because you are always getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. Alright, so yeah, kind of, it has a little bit of essence of still angels. So if you ask angels for help, angels will help you. So ask angels to help you, and angels will help you. Because if that's what you're focusing on, then you're still asking the nicer people to give you stuff, right? Or to help you out. That's a good thing to think about. I like that. Go, Francis. Okay, so we got you. There we go. That Francis is done. Then we'll get to Debbie. And Debbie says, can you tell me what the universe has to say tonight? Yes. With an all deck on deck roll. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Supernatural deck. What does the universe has to say tonight? Let's find out. Let's find out. What does the universe have to say tonight? Well, we have a King of Bones. So King of Action. A King of Action usually is someone who can take a lot of actions, but may withhold actions for the correct time. Then we have the Nine of Bones. So, someone who is very refined in their actions. Okay, and then we have Nine of Blades, which is someone who may not be has a lot of anxiety, first of all. Perhaps misery. This is not the best card. But I can't see where all this ties in together, but what does the universe have to say about that? Okay. So we do have the Chariot, which is a major arcana. And that is, I'm gonna say not much to do with traveling this time, but it's like, carry on my wayward son. Oh, okay. So sometimes, like, music helps me with these readings. Carry on my wayward son. You can rest when you are done. Don't you cry no more. So you are gonna be doing a lot of actions. You may get really tired and really bogged down, but keep carrying on. So what is at the end of that if you keep going on? Ooh, justice. Justice will prevail. Alright, so if you keep going forward with the correct actions, with the correct skills involved, and even though it might feel like torture, if you carry on, there will be justice. And that is what the universe has to say tonight. Like, this is it feels very, something heavy is going on in your life. I don't know what it is, but if you keep carrying on, everything with, like, all the actions that you've taken are going to have their good consequences. So do your correct actions and then your correct corresponding, it's actions have consequences. So if you do the correct actions, you will have the correct consequences. That is what the cards are saying to me. That's really good. I like that. So keep going, girl. You're on the right path. I hope that helps you out, Debbie. And then Nikolai. One last question. How does Mialo, Victor, and Wonder view me separately? Okay. This is gonna take a deck. Which deck? Which deck first? Number 8. So you get an extra card with a 4. So number 4, the Octopus Tarot. Okay, we have our deck with an extra. I will not forget the extra. I will remember. Yellow. Victor and Wonder. Okay, so their opinions on Nikolai. Okay. Shuffle. Need more shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So, here's the extra. We'll hold on to that for now. Okay, so Meow, Victor, Wonder. How they view Nikolai. Let's see, we have the Major Arcana Strength from Mielo. We have Justice, which is another Major Arcana from Victor. And then we have the we have the Page of Wands for Wonder. And what's our extra card? Our extra card is Temperance. So the cards are telling you to be patient and just observe, take in the information, process it. And it's not telling you to just wait. It's telling you to observe, take in the information and process it and think about it and be patient. But, the other things are involved. So, Mielo sees you as having an inner strength. Victor sees you as having... your actions will have consequences. So he's viewing you in a more black and white point of view, and Wonder, the Page of Wands, he sees you as a very youthful, very passionate person doing what you're doing. And that is what the cards say. Which is all around good. Nothing bad here or mischievous. It's actually just... This is the beginning of the process where everything is really new. But you're really doing well, energy-wise. So keep on going. Alright, hope it helps you out, Nikolai. Okay, and then Debbie again. What was Debbie's? Can you do a quick check into what's coming towards Debbie? What is coming towards Debbie? So that's an all deck on deck questions. All decks on deck question. Number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Money and the law of attraction. Which I always think is a really good sign when you're having money and the law of attraction coming towards you. Just saying. Just saying. And then this is the information card. Don't look. It's shy. We leave it in the box. Quick check into what's coming towards Debbie. Okay, first off, money and the law of attraction, but also I have control over the thoughts I think. Since you have control over the thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside, and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and zest to create that which you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way the laws of the universe work. Nice. So, looks like some zesty, exuberant energy will be coming your way if you focus it correctly. I like that. I like that for you. Alright, good for you, Debbie. I hope that helps you out. And then we have Twin Spice. Pull oracle cards for guidance and insights from the spirits about your past, present, and future. And then also, can you pull tarot cards? What should I know about my past, present, and future? Thank you. Yes, so let's see oracles first. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting into the vortex. This is the information card. Oh, look, it shines. We leave it in the box. Do, 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 do. Guidance and insight from spirits about past, present, and future. Alright, well, let's see. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. So this feels like a presence and or future guidance. What's this one? My most important relationship is with your source. This is definitely a past one. There is no relationship of greater importance to achieve than the relationship between you in your physical body right here and now, and the soul, source, God, from which you have come. If you tend to that relationship first and foremost, you will then and only then have the stable footing to proceed into other relationships. Your relationship with your own body, with money, with your parents, children, grandchildren, and your world will fall easily into alignment once you tend to this fundamental relationship first. So a future, maybe, and then here we go. Babies are thinking and attracting before they are speaking. Even though you were only months old in your physical body, you are very old and wise creator focused in that baby's body, and you came with powerful intentions. People often assume that because a child is not yet offering words, the child could not be a creator of its own experience. but it is our promise to you that no one else is creating your experience. Children emanate vibrations, which are the reasons for what they attract, even from their time of birth. So, 1, as a baby, you are creating. 2, your most important relationship is with yourself. So that's going to be your present. And then your future one is, if you're going to try to control others, you're going to attract more people to control. And that's just a headache. Don't bother with it. So that is what the oracle is. I'm going to find words. I swear. That is what the oracle guidance and insights for your past, present, and future. And then we're going to do the tarot cards. Boop. Here we go. But first, because that was a very long one, I need a little bit of juice. A little bit of watermelon juice. Okay. And tarot cards. You. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, past, present, future. Only with tarot cards. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. So we have Ace of Pentacles. So the beginning journey of wealth, health, and resources. The opportunity of the doors of opportunity opening. The Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Resources and money and health. And then we have 8 of Wands, which is mastery of action. So your journey has been a lot of resource gathering, managing, and becoming a queen of that, which is your now state. So you are really well established to make a lot of masterful actions. You're going to be able to use all your resources in your future. And that's a really good. You got a good thing going on. You have a lot of resources to use in future plans and future passions and actions. So you have at your disposal all the stuff you need. So go ahead and use it. You're on a good path. Keep going. Keep going. Good stuff. The cards are very encouraging tonight. Really good vibes in this room today. Okay, so we did Twin Spice. And then we're on Dylan. We're on Dylan. Awesome. Dylan, it's your turn. What does my love life look like coming up through October? Let's see, that is a... Yeah, you know what? If I don't know, then we're gonna go with an all decks on deck question. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trust your vibes. So what does Dylan's love life look coming up through October? It's not personal. Number 25. It's not personal. To build further immunity against negative vibrations and psychic attack, and elevate the degree of good vibrations coursing through your life. Take nothing you encounter in your life personally. As tempting as it may be to interpret negative behavior projected towards you as personal, it isn't. In fact, what other people feel or do has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their consciousness, not yours. By choosing not to do this, you stay tuned into what's true and important for you. Being impersonal doesn't mean that you're being unloving or unkind. It actually allows you to be more loving and tolerant towards those acting out because you are not engaging in defending yourself against psychic attack. It takes you to a higher ground and it's a powerful form of psychic protection, causing everything unpleasant to slide away rather than stick to your aura and ruin your good vibes. So remember, no matter how passionately you feel like defending yourself, let it go. Relax and focus on your good vibes. Alright, so for your love and life in October, you are in a rough field right now. The love stage is not the easiest, to be honest. So just don't take things personally. People have their own thoughts and opinions, and again, they have nothing to do with you. So go forth with your good vibes and rock out in October. I hope that helps you out, Dylan. Okay, and then we have Feria. Okay, so is the current intuition about C and A true? Alright, let's find out. So, You got C, and you got A. Let's see if your intuition is spot on. We got number 1, the cat tarot, which seems vibrationally correct right now. Because you're 1 letter away from cat, okay? So is the current intuition about C and A true? Let's see if we can match intuitions here. Intuition about C is the Sun. Intuition about A is the Knight of Pentacles. So C is apparently the happiest card in the tarot card deck. This is the sun. This is the card of happiness and, a cat laying in the sun and there's sunflowers and just kind of rolling like, no cares in the world at all is for C. And Knight of Pentacles, he thinks he's people. He's sitting in a chair. He's waiting for his food. That's cute. He thinks he's cute. They think they're cute. They think they can get more if they're cute. And they're not wrong. I mean, they're absolutely not wrong. Because they are a Knight of Pentacles. They show up and they move and they go forward because they know what actions can be taken. They know how to manipulate a bit to get what they want. And this cat is just all about that. All about that food. All about that food. And those are the vibrations going on here. Maybe they match up with yours. I hope that helps. Boop. And then I've completed that list. And so I'm going to reset. I'm going to have a drink. And then I'm going to check chat. Boop. Have some delicious watermelon water. This is the most hydrated I've been all week. I have watermelon water. It's really tasty. Really hydrating. Everybody go hydrate. It's so good. It's so good being hydrated. Okay, let's start a new list. And where were we? Okay. Twin Spice says, you are so good at this. You should try doing paid personal readings. Maybe it will help you with your school. I'm sure a lot of people will be willing to take it. I have been working on doing something. I just, I'm still making the menus for things, and I'm still setting up how the transaction would go. So there is a process happening. It's just not completed yet. But thank you. I do appreciate the good validation on this. I will continue to work on that. And Francis says, what is it like to work in a school? I had rather unpleasant experiences back then, while everyone was so chill and having fun. So I don't work in the school. I am a school bus driver. So I normally just take the kids home. I actually work uh at a club, after an after school club, and I drive all the kids to the club after school. So, what's it like? It's like I have about how many? Maybe 20 kids at a time on the bus with other adults, and we go to the club. So it's not that terrible. But it is just another part of school, and we as adults have seen so many correlations with the ages and the school. How should I put this? We know enough about children aid groups to where you now see the forest instead of just the trees. So we can mitigate problems before they arise, and we can put out fires when they come up. And that is a lot of what school is, because you're going through the kids are going through the experience, okay? They're going through a lot. It's a lot of emotional stuff. And we're assisting them in not migrating. We're helping them on their journey. And we're just trying to get them home as safely as possible. And to learn about themselves and their social group. There's a lot. It's a lot. You know what? It is a lot. It's a lot. We're just trying to help manage it for the kids to learn and take those experiences to the next part of life. That is a lot of what teaching is. You may not be able to solve all the problems, but you might have the experience that one of those kids need, or you might just need to be a stable adult when they may not have that at home. So it's a lot of give and take. It is a big process. I guess it's a little too much to just keep rambling on about on stream for, but it's it's definitely an experience. I gotta say, it's the game of life. There we go. I think that's what I'll stop it. You know what? I need watermelon water. Just thinking about it, because now I just feel so stressed out. It's a lot, but we're managing it because we're professionals. Okay. Ah. And Francis says, "Thank you for the divine guidance, Violet. I feel so loved by my angels. Angel, halo, wings. I'm very glad. You deserve it, Francis." And Nikolai Superstar says, "Love it, 3 hearts. Yay." And Nikolai Superstar says, "Thank you, 3 hearts. Yay, thank you." And NVRMND says, "Can you see what's coming towards me?" NVR. So your username makes me think to read it as Nevermind. So Nevermind, I do not recognize your username. You may be new. And if you're new, hi, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. I will put you on the list, and then I will get to your question. So, never mind. So once I catch up on chat, I'm going to circle back around and do the list. And that is what we do here. So don't worry, I will get to your question. Thank you for your patience. And then JFK JR 6777 retracted their message. Oh, excuse me. So JFK, I don't recognize your username either. Welcome. You must be new. Thank you for subscribing. Maybe you'll come back and leave a question. And Franz Street Girl says hi. Hi, Franz Street Girl. You must be new. I do not recognize your username. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see what else you have to say. Does Alex think about me constantly? I liked and subscribed, by the way. You did. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to put you on the list. And then once I catch up on chat, I'm going to do the list. So I really appreciate your patience. I will get to you. Don't worry. Front Street. Alright, Front Street. And then Francis says, thank you so much for the beautiful reading. My every thought is attracting my vibrational essence. Yes. Deeply resonates with me. Very good. Very good. I'm glad it does. And Miriam says, thanks for your guidance, Sparkly Heart. You're so very welcome. And Dylan says, yay! Yes, you're very welcome, Dylan. And Andrea J9M3G says, hello, nice to meet you. What are Carlos' feelings for me? Hello, Andrea. You must be new. Thank you for subscribing. And I will add you to the list. And then once I catch up on chat, I'm going to go down and do readings for everyone on the list. So, Adriana. Very good. And so Stephanie Chico. Hi everyone. Hugs and purple hearts. Oh, you're new. I like you. Because you sent purple hearts. So welcome. You must be new. Thank you for subscribing. Stephanie Chico says, is A the one who's secretly watching my social media? Thank you very much. So Stephanie, I'm going to add you to the list. And once I catch up on chat, then I'll be able to go back and do everyone on the list. So thank you for your patience. I will get to you. Stephanie is on the list. And Preston. Hello, Preston. And Preston says, hello, beautiful heart. And King Capricorn Neil. Check. Does the lady from Lebanon ever feel anything for me? I am new. You are new. Thank you for subscribing. I will put you on the list. And then once I catch up on chat, then I'm going to go back and do everyone's readings. So don't you worry. I will get to you. Thank you for your patience. So, King. I'm just going to make you king for now. Okay, so and Stephanie says, yes, I'm new. Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Alright, so this, I have caught up on chat, so I am going to go back to Nevermind and answer their question. Can you see what's coming towards me? Alright, so we got lists. And this is an all deck on deck question. What is coming towards? Never mind. Oh, no, come back. Come back. We re-roll that one. What is coming towards? Never mind. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ravenwood Terrace. So what is coming towards? Never mind. What is coming towards? Never mind. Oof. Well, apparently this is my card where kids are running with scissors towards you. Sharp-witted or pointy objects is something to consider with this. So someone is running towards you with either a little bit of mean, sharp words or actual scissors. So watch out. Oh, nope. Not doing that one. It's a 15 card read, and that's just going to be a lot. And I only have 8 more minutes in stream, so we're not going to be able to get to that now. But you are going to take that lesson, and you're going to take whatever whatever they do. You're going to take that lesson forward in life, and that's going to help you out. And that's actually going to lead towards a nice, comfortable life, which is definitely something you want. So even though something chaotic may come your way, you're going to take the lessons from that, you're going to grow, and you're going to get more comfy in life. So that helps you out, never mind. That's very good to have on your path. It's very good. Alright, hope that helps you out. And then we're going to get to Franz Streets. And Franz Street was, does Alex think about me constantly? I'm going to go with the tarot cards for that one. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Octopus Tarot. Okay, so does Alex think about Franz Street constantly? Okay, let's see here. Not constantly. Queen of Swords, but Queen of Swords. You're definitely on their mind. Alex thinks about you a lot. Like, literally, the octopus is on the lady's head. And this is the Queen of Swords. So, yeah. You're not constantly, but the majority of the time, they're thinking of you. They're thinking of you so much that you take a great weight in their day. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then we have, what was it? Andrea. What are Carlos's feelings for Adriana? We need a deck. Number 1, Cat Tarot. Alright, so, and I actually just glanced at the clock. I have been streaming for 1 hour and 57 minutes. And my stream time, I only stream for 2 hours at a time. Otherwise, I hit burnout. So, this is probably going to be the last list. So, please don't post any more questions. I'm going to be saying goodnight soon after this list. You can always save your questions for tomorrow because I will be back in 22 hours and I will happily do more questions when I have energy. Okay, so Adriana says, what are Carlos's feelings for Adriana? Ooh, we have the 7 of Toys, which is the 7 of Wands. So introspection on all of your actions and all the traditional teachings. Very strict and judgmental. And on your friends. So they are watching your actions, how you've been taught. That's a very interesting one. They're watching your traditions. And they're seeing your friends. There has to be a little bit more. And they're seeing your inner strength. So right now they're observing you. They're taking in a lot of information. But they seem to be seeing good parts of you here, though, in your strength and inner will. What else is this? This is the 4 of Blades. So they see that you have a calm mind, too. Alright, so they're taking in a lot of information, so they're very interested in you. They see that you have a lot of good friend group, but it's nothing, like, I do not see romance. I see information gathering. Nothing quite emotional, it's mostly logic. So I want to let you know that. Okay, I hope that helps you out. And then Stephanie. Stephanie. Is A the one who's secretly watching my social media? Let's find out. Number 6, Robinwood Terrace. Is A the one who's secretly watching Stephanie's social media? No. But there is a double in the cards. I need a little bit more on this. So, A is a page of cups. So, emotionally immature. And okay, so that would also make them a little weak to temptations. And your social media feed is one that they just keep peeking in on. I don't agree that it's secretly watching the social media, but it is one that they keep going back to satisfy a temptation. That is what's happening here. Yeah, so they just keep writing forth on that. Because 2 court cards of emotions, like, they're getting an emotional... They're getting an emotional high from your social media feed. That's what it is. It's not a secret, it's an addiction. I hope that helps you out. And then Kings. Does the lady... Does the lady from Levion ever feel anything for me? Okay, we're gonna get you a deck. Which deck for the king? Number 8, you're gonna get an extra card. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Prisma Visions deck. Come on. There we go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did it go? The question moved. Okay. So does the lady from Levion ever feel anything for King? 2 of Wands. there's not much feeling. There is more decision making. Because it came up a 2. 2 of Wands. So it's nothing too romantic. It's nothing too deep. It's seeing where opportunities are. And it's not a very strong connection. What we have? A Knight of Chalices. I feel like there's a little bit more. Where is it? 10 of Wands. Yeah, back to the actions. So I feel like King has very strong emotional focus on the Lady of Lebanon. I'm not getting much feelings from her, but she's viewing all the actions. She observes what you do with your actions. And the 10 of Wands is a complete... Like, she has taken account of... I notice you. She's taken account of your actions, and you yourself are writing forth with your emotions. The 8 of Chalices. And you are feeling very balanced in your emotions. You are trying to get their attention. Okay, actions and consequences. Okay, we have a lot of actions and skills and a lot of stable emotion and a lot of action and consequences. I do not feel like a lot of... How do I want to put this? Well, give me words. So we got this. The Star. Okay. That does help. Alright. So there is hope. And she sees the actions. So those are in account. Like, this is more of a logical view. Like, she's taken record of the actions, and you are showing steady emotions. So, if by the steady actions and emotions, there is hope for a connection. It's not there right now. It is still in development. And that is what the cards are saying. Not everything is like snap into place, decided right away. The 2 of Wands is really making me think they're still making a decision on you. Still judging you. And what you're trying to do. But there's still hope because there has not been a decision made. But remember, what you still do, and you're doing good. You You haven't messed up yet, but all your actions will have consequences. So you're doing good right now. You're on the correct path. Don't push too hard. Just keep doing what you're doing. It will work out. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Okay, I have completed this list, and then I'm going to go back through chat and finish up. But I think I saw another new person, so we may be here a little longer than normal. Let's see what's going on. Alright. Alright, Stephanie is new. Ivofer. Hello, Ivofer. I hope you're doing well too. And I am keeping well, thank you. And Nevermind says thank you with a beating heart. You're very welcome. Yeah, so Nazmina Tarkan says, I'm in love with Tawhid, but due to some minor problems, he blocked me from everywhere and told me that he will never talk to me. Can you tell me, will he unblock me? My name is Nasmin. Okay, well, I think Nasmin is new. And Nasmin, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. So because you're new, I will take your question, because I am over the 2-hour limit, but I have a soft spot for newbies, so I can't say no. So Nasmin, you're on the board. Thank you for your patience. I will get to you. Okay, and Adriana says, he's been asking about me. That's accurate. And he's very mental. Yeah. So sometimes you need more logic. And Andrea says, thank you. You're very welcome. And King says, Teddy Bear, I think she did. Yes. And Francis says, thank you for sharing your school experience, Violet. Your understanding of kids and their emotional struggles, together with your role in the school system, means you can look out for them. That's what we do. And then we drive them safely home. And Stephanie says, so you mean he's watching my social media but not secretly? Sorry, I didn't understand. Correct. Like, it's not a secret. It's an addiction. Like, maybe he's trying to be secret about it, but it is an addiction. I'm not sure how to really explain it. Like, is he being cautious in it? I don't know about it if he's being cautious about it, but it is an addiction. That is what the cards are saying. Okay, and then King says, Chick, thank you very much. You're very welcome. And Stephanie says, thank you very much. That was very helpful. Hug, heart, heart, heart. You're very welcome. I'm glad to help. And then so now that I've caught up in chat, Nasmin is going to be our last question for the night, and then we're going to wrap up. So thank you for your patience. Let's see, Alright, so will Nasmin be unblocked? We're going to get you a deck. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, ooh, we got a 5 of Wands. Ooh, is everything complicated? So this card is saying no, they're not going to unblock you. Because this is a very this is a competition. It's very strong. Yeah, it does not look like they're going to unblock you. 6 of Swords. Which is a victory for them, their mental health. Ooh, okay. So they're doing this because of their mental health. They're feeling very stressed about you. And they just keep cycling through it. Oh, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's probably for the best that they block you. You may not want this vibration in your life right now. Because they're feeling a lot of poverty mindset, like a lack of good things, lots of bad stuff, all kinds of woe was me. So they need a break from whatever is going on. And it does not look like this is behind what is going on behind that block is a lot of emotional baggage. So they're not going to be unblocking you anytime soon. So I am so sorry to deliver that message, but that is what's going on. So I hope that helps you out, Nasmin. Alright, and that is the last question of the night. I hope that helps everyone out. Thank you all for your wonderful questions. No more chat, right? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so we're caught up on chat. I want to thank you all for being here. I will be back in 22 hours at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Bring all of your questions then, because then I will have more energy to continue with all these wonderful readings. And I appreciate all of you new people today. That's really cool to see you all here. So I hope to see you again in the future to do more readings. Alright, I love you all. Good night. I love you.